Hello everyone, welcome to this informative dissection video, where we'll explore the fascinating anatomy of the salai-salai fish, both externally and internally. The salai-salai, also known as the yellowstripe scad, is a common fish species found in many coastal waters and is often studied due to its well-defined anatomical features. In this video, we will begin by identifying the external parts of the fish, such as the fins, eyes, mouth, and body shape, all of which give us clues about how the fish lives and moves in its movement. Then, we'll proceed with a careful internal dissection to examine the vital organs like the heart, gills, liver, intestines, and swim bladder. The yellowstripe scad or salai-salai is scientifically known as Silaroides leptolepis. It is found in tropical waters of the Indo-West Pacific, including areas like the Persian Gulf, Philippines, Japan, Aparece, and Australia. It is characterized by a metallic bluish-green dorsal side and a silvery white belly. A prominent feature is a bright yellow band running from the back of the eye to the tail, and they also have a large black spot on the upper part of the gill cover. For the blood collection, the caudal peduncle of the yellowstripe scad was located, targeting the narrow region just before the tail. Using a 3cc syringe fitted with a fine needle, the needle is carefully inserted along the midline, slightly below the lateral line, and angled gently up forward into the tail's blood vessels. As the fish was already deceased, no flash of blood in the syringe hub was expected. Nevertheless, the plunger is slowly drawn back in an attempt to aspirate any remaining blood from the vessels. Approximately 0.1 to 0.2 ml of blood was collected, with careful attention paid to the possibility of post-mortem clotting. For the body form and size, the body is deeply compressed and oblong with a torpedo-like profile tapering at both ends. This streamlined shape facilitates efficient and sustained swimming in midwater pelagic zones. The total length of this specimen is 17 cm, measured from the most forward point of the head with the mouth close to the farthest tip of the tail. This is an adult salai-salai fish where it measures 15 to 25 cm in length, though maximum length can reach up to 30 cm. Next is the body coloration. For the dorsal surface, it is predominantly greenish-blue to bluish-gray, blending seamlessly into the oceanic environment, an effective camouflage against predators looking down from above. This coloration creates a sleek, almost iridescent gradient that shimmers with a metallic sheen when caught in the light, giving the fish a polished mirror-like quality. For the lateral side, it is characterized by a distinct yellow longitudinal stripe extending from behind the operculum to the caudal peduncle. This stripe is a key identifying feature. For the ventral side of the yellowstripe scad, it is a smooth, sleek expanse of silvery white, providing a perfect counterbalance to its darker dorsal surface. For the fins, the first dorsal fin of the salai-salai fish is characterized by having 8 spines, which are short and distinct from the second dorsal fin. These spines are separate from the second fin, providing the first dorsal fin with a more angular appearance. The second dorsal fin is larger and more developed compared to the first. It contains 1 spine and 24 to 27 soft rays, making it relatively longer and more pronounced. The second dorsal fin plays more a significant role in stabilization and maneuver in the water due to its larger size and structure. The distinct difference between the two dorsal fins, both in terms of structure and size, contributes to the fish's unique body design. For the anal fin, It is notable for having two anterior detached spines. These are small separate spines positioned just in front of the main fin. Following this, the main portion of the anal fin consists of one spine and 20 to 23 soft rays, forming a well-developed and flexible structure that aids in balance and stability during swimming. For the pelvic fins, it is located at the thoracic in position, meaning they are located beneath the pectoral fins near the front undersides of each body. Each pelvic fin typically contains one spine and 5 soft rays, allowing for precise movement and stabilization in the water. These placement and structure contribute to the fish agility and maneuver. Next is the pectoral fins. It is a long falcate and positioned high on the sides of the body. This unique shape and placement enhance the fish's ability to perform agile and precise maneuvers, especially when swimming at high speeds or making quick directional changes. Next is the caudal fin. The caudal fin is deeply forked or lunate in shape, curved like a crescent moon. This streamlined design is characteristic of species that are adapted for fast, continuous swimming in open water environments. The lunate tail provides minimal resistance and maximum propulsion, allowing the salai-salai fish to maintain high speeds over long distance with efficiency. For the breast area of the salai-salai fish is often naked or only partially scaled, meaning it may lack scales entirely or have just a few in this region. These features serve as an important diagnostic trait for this species identification, as the presence or absence of scales in the breast area can vary between individuals and close related species. Next is the lateral line. It is strongly arched anteriorly before running straight along the mid-body to the caudal peduncle. This posterior portion of the lateral line is lined with hard, keeled scutes, modified in large scales that provide structural support and protection. For the caudal peduncle and vent, the caudal peduncle is a narrow muscular and equipped with a pair of lateral keels, minimizing drag and enhancing swimming efficiency. It connects the lunate caudal fin, a key feature for hydrodynamic propulsion. Next is the vent. The vent of the salai-salai fish is located on the ventral or underside surface positioned just anterior to the anal fin. It functions as the external opening for the digestive, urinary, and reproductive system. While not a prominent external feature, the position and condition of the vent can be relevant in anatomical studies and species identification, especially when examining maturity or sex in individual specimen. For the dissection proper, the Yellowstripe Scad was carefully positioned on the dissecting tray. A shallow incision was made along the length of its lateral line using a number 20 scalpel blade, starting just behind the operculum and extending forward the caudal fin. The skin and underlying muscle tissue were gently separated along this incision, with care taken not to damage the delicate lateral line canal beneath. This incision provided a view into the fish internal cavity, allowing for the observation of several key organs. Anteriorly, near the head, the gills were visible beneath the operculum. Further inside, the heart, which is a relatively small organ, could be identified. The digestive tract, including the stomach and intestines, was apparent, along with the liver and swim bladder, and the kidneys and ovaries were also observed. The gills are located on either side of the head and shielded by a hard, silver-gray operculum. The gills appeared as layered, feathery structures with a bright reddish-pink color due to rich blood supply. These delicate, comb-like filaments are soft and moist, maximizing surface area for gas exchange. As water passes over them, oxygen is absorbed into the bloodstream and carbon dioxide is released, enabling the fish to breathe efficiently underwater. The heart is positioned just behind the gills. The heart is a small muscular organ with a dark reddish-brown hue, shaped somewhat like a small bean, and it consists of two chambers, an atrium and a ventricle, encased in a thin transparent membrane. It continuously pumps the oxygenated blood towards the gill for oxygenation, playing a central role in circulation and nutrient transport throughout the fish body. The liver is a large, soft, lobe organ located at the front of the abdominal cavity. Its color ranges from pale tan to yellowish brown, and its texture is smooth and slightly oily due to fat content. The liver functions as a chemical processing center, detoxifying the blood, producing greenish bile for digestion, and storing energy reserves such as glycogen and fats. The stomach is an elongated, curved sac with a whitish pink or pale cream coloration. It has a smooth outer surface and a thicker muscular wall, which helps in the mechanical churning of food. Internally, its lining secretes digestive acids and enzymes that begin breaking down ingested food into simpler components for easier absorption later in the digestive tract. The intestine appears as a short, coiled tube with a light grayish beige color. It has a slightly wrinkled, tubular structure and is more compact in carnivorous species like the yellowstripe scad. This organ absorbs nutrients from the food as it travels through. With its inner lining full of fine folds and the villi, the increased surface area for maximum nutrient uptake. The swim bladder is a silvery white oval-shaped air-filled sac located along the top dorsal side of the body cavity. It is thin, elastic walls are smooth and slightly translucent. This organ allows the fish to maintain neutral buoyancy, helping it rise or sink in the water without using much energy for swimming, thus aiding in stability and depth control. For the gonads, this specimen is a female. The ovaries found in this specimen are prominent, maybe because of the breeding season, appearing yellow to orange and filled with tiny round eggs that give them a granular or bumpy structure. These organs produce reproductive cells, which are released through the urogenital opening for fertilization. The kidneys are long, flattened, and dark reddish-black in color, running along the backbone, often partially embedded in tissue and not easily distinguishable at first glance. They have a soft, spongy texture. Their role is to regulate internal salt and water balance and to filter out nitrogenous waste like ammonia from the blood, ensuring the fish internal environment remains stable.